Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back on the Appleton Oak. And today I'm diving back into my Hogwarts Legacy journey. We're getting near the end, but we're not quite there yet. Let's go. All right, folks. Last time took out Mr. Rookwood. Find out I am moving on to the last mission, the final main mission. So I'm super hyped about that, but a lot of stuff I want to get done yet. So take a look at my inventory. 12, 12, 12. Wow, 12's all the way around here, so no need to interact with the potions station. Let's take a look and see where we are at here. I got a talent point to use. Oh boy, what should I use for my talent point? You know, I think I missed the opportunity to get to Vada Kedavra because of some choices I made. I'm seeing that Descendo wasn't one that I really ever used. So, what was this one? Ancient magic throw catches and throws disarmed. You know what? I'll just buy this one. I know, whatever. All right. So, we got that. Okay. Let's go back. Well, let's check out what quests we have. So there's a bunch of relationship quests that I have to do yet. But I am going to start with... Oh, look at that. I am going to start with finding focus here with Natty. Sounds like a great idea. Speak with Natty in the Great Hall. All right, let's go. Now, as many of you have seen, I had a goal of getting 100% completion on everything on this game. But the more I get into it, it seems like that's a lot of roaming around type stuff and not as focused on necessarily the type of gameplay that one would do with people following along. So I am going to... That's awesome.
Revelio.
I am going to complete all the quests, all the side missions, all that sort of stuff. But as far as acquiring like every field guide page, every article of clothing, all that stuff, all the conjurations, that I'm probably, unfortunately, not going to get to 100% on. But everything else, I will get to 100%. This is part 24. Actually, so we've been on this journey since we started in December. Oh my god, guys. I probably could have just fast traveled there, but it's worth trying to get a few more field guide pages if I can, right? It's crazy, like when you're running through and you hear that kind of in the back corner, and you're like, oh, I need to run off and find it. You guys know, if you followed this channel for any period of time, you know, when it comes to video games, I'm like super ADD, like squirrel. So I tend to get sidetracked. Just a little bit, some might say. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna keep going. We want to get to a quest. There's been times I've started these games and it's been like, I'm gonna get right to a quest, and then like this. I forgot how people said I had to get down there.
Confringo.
One, two. I just have to be in the right order? Is that what has to happen?
Confringo.
What was that for?
They've all got their own symbols on them. This is, I haven't messed with this in a while. Does that mean it's supposed to be 4 here? Because it's split into 4 squares. This is split into 3 circles? Maybe? Am I way off base here? That's just one triangle. Oh, I'm way off base. Never mind.
My aunt noticed.
Revelio.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Jesus Christ. Alright. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so that is 4. Holy. Okay. Just look down. That one is 2. Okay, so this one should be 1. And this one should be 3. Oh!
I tried to freeze some
Revelio.
Okay, I solved the secret. I thought that's how I was gonna... I thought that's how I was gonna get the chest. Oh no. I didn't mean to do that.
Revelio.
Can't enter while mounted. Still, I'm sure I've been down there before. Oh well. Anyhow, I got that one thing done. Am I right? It's gonna drive me nuts though. We'll figure it out later. This is why we should have done a bunch of these live. Maybe we'll do the last one live. What do you guys think about that?
Some days are more
Revelio.
difficult than others.
Why does it say there's a chest right here? Is that under me? It's got to be under me. All right. Anyhow.
Lassie, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind. And I feel peace for a day or two.
Oh, no.
But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
Well, that's not true.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but
That's what
feel
parents
guilty
do.
over that. I find myself
What we do.
reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Of course, you have put an end to Rookwood. And that
Sure
will
have.
benefit many for years to come.
Sure have.
With Harlow on the prowl, there can be no real peace. Each day he remains free, he does more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get him. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get him.
Damn right.
Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
That's curious.
Revelio.
That was interesting that was a quest, but it didn't put me on any path to anything. It's also interesting that there's a chest right there, but again, I'm guessing it's directly below me. Or directly above me. I'm not sure exactly how to get directly below me at all. Or above.
Revelio.
Above would be...
Confringo.
Look at that. Field guide page. Alright.
Revelio.
It's a good thing I explored up there after all.
Alohomora.
This is random. See, this is why, you know, like I was saying before, to get to 100% completion, I feel like this is a game where you just have to just non-stop explore, 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 explore. It's kind of like in Red Dead if you were just to ride across the countryside kind of non-stop, you know?
Revelio.
Which, by the way, speaking of Red Dead, thank you so much to everybody who joined along in that journey. And I stress journey. That was quite an experience. We started off pretty rough and eventually found our way, I guess you could say. I think we need to change up the outfit here. What should we wear? Outfit. That's pretty dapper. We're going with that right there. Challenges. Alright, so combat I'm at 99%. What have I missed? Oh, defeat the infamous foes. I've tried looking on the map for the other infamous foes that I'm missing. And that one, I got a lot of... So one more main story quest, but I've got another... Wow. A lot of these. It's a lot of relationship quests. So, field guide pages, actually 88%. Collect 16 in the Highlands. So we should get up to those Highlands. Ooh, solve Hogwarts secrets. Look at this. Secret Solver's bathing costume. I mean, should put on... Should we gotta put on the bathing costume, right? Where is the Secret Solver's bathing costume? Where is it? Some nightwear. Cobalt regalia. Harvesting attire. Alright, well, where is it? I thought it looked like it was like a light blue. Relaxed garb is pretty cool, though. Huh. Am I missing it? Uh-huh. I don't love that. Well, the purple looks sharp, huh? Well, where is... That's pretty awesome. There it is. Sorry for my stupid laugh, guys. It's just, this is awesome. What should we be wearing? It's got to match the, oh, it's got to match the belt. How about no gloves? There we go. We're gonna run around and mess stuff up like that. All right, collections. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's just gonna show that. Okay. Got another talent point though. Room of requirement. Yeah, I honestly, it's the one thing I never like got into a ton is Pulso. Maybe a Levioso. Yeah, we'll do that one. Seems like a good one. All right, well, yeah, it was very interesting that with Natty that she just talked about missing her dad, that was a quest. So I am going to go and do the next one and go from there. Obviously, a lot, again, of relationship side quests. But we'll get to those. We are definitely not running all the way there. Anybody see any spider lair? All right, we'll fast travel there. I'm not seeing on the map the last two infamous foes, so we'll see. Oh, look at this! Oh, I'm a little rusty in battle here, folks. A little rusty. Nope, definitely didn't want that.
Is that you, Royland? You, perhaps some nice flowers will grow. Oh, what's the line?
Oh, hey.
Well done.
Confringo. I regret. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Bombardment. Glacier. Confringo.
You hate for that.
Crucible. You should never have come in.
Not so tough now, are you?
Oh, is this an infamous foe right here?
You'll pay for that! Done!
Pulsar! Incendio!
There we go.
Death from above! Expulsion!
Oh, I thought for a second that maybe I had one of the infamous foes they threw at me, but apparently not.
Revelio.
What is that up there?
Defender. Revelio.
That was interesting. Very interesting. Is there a toad's den over here? Yeah, I'm not gonna collect the purple toads right now.
This place has seen better days.
It was interesting when I started, everybody, I shouldn't say interesting, it's kind of funny. I felt bad capturing animals and then selling them. And everybody's like, no, 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 they go to a good home. And then, of course, after you play for a while, you come to learn that when you need money for anything, capturing the magical or fantastic beasts, or whatever we want to call them, is a great way
Please
to make...
meet me as soon as possible. I received an interesting owl from Joanna Bickle about Harlow.
Oh boy. So now we gotta go back to Nazi.
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst.
I made it through all right.
But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
All right, let's go.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers, the poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the snitches.
All right.
I also saw two places tied to these events. The cave with the moonstone, and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the snidgets once again.
All right. Okay, now what? All right. Okay, so that was Natty's. But we'll just continue with this one right now. Oh, jeez. Interesting that they make you do that, but... Okay.
Revelio.
Oh!
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Oh, hey, look, an astronomy table. I'm not going to skip this. I found one of these. Holy cow. Just randomly. Yep, definitely not skipping by this. I said once the sun is down. Didn't mean to do that. I still don't know how to tell how time it is in this game. What's this all about now? I must have solved this one already, huh?
Revelio.
Is that what it's telling me? Is that I solved this already? I must have. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to... Alright. I don't think this astronomy table's
Ringo!
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Ready,
Can you believe
willing,
it?
and
Actual
able.
Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
I'll mess them poachers up.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Accio! Depulso! Levioso!
Usually that's an Accio. Oh. We'll just do this first.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Now we'll try.
Accio!
I quite literally have no idea what I'm doing here, folks.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Okay, so one is showing the light symbol.
Accio!
See, those two are lit up, so it's got to be something with...
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Yeah, I get that. What is the other symbol that's lit up? That one? Yeah.
Revelio! Accio!
Or maybe it has to light up those symbols. So this one should be...
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Well, it should be lighting up that symbol. And this would have to go to here to light up that symbol. Would it not?
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Perhaps. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. Maybe place it on that one facing the moon. Am I overthinking this?
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Oh, Poppy, I'm gonna need you to calm down a little bit with that. Okay, so that one's glowing now. What other one is glowing? All right, now I think we're getting somewhere.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Poppy, I'm gonna need you to relax a little. No, I need it on that one. Alright, so now I got that one glowing. Now I need
Perhaps
to get...
it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Poppy, please relax. Okay, that one's still glowing. Good.
That did it! Look, Doran, a door.
Holy shit.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you.
It's all good.
At least.
You're not coming in with us.
If the hobbits are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go
We-
on without.
You go get Alec, because I'm about to mess this shit up. Oh, took me a hot minute there, folks.
Revelio. So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
Just snag up some coins while I'm in here. That's always been one of the things that I've found curious about this game that people had a good laugh with when I started. Is that you're supposed to be like these upstanding,
Look at the murals on the wall.
you know,
They're all creatures.
students and
This place
stuff.
must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt
Rebellion.
oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Okay, how am I supposed to get all the way up there? That's curious. One way to find
Revelio.
out.
Incendio.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
I just gotta do some climbing.
Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Accio. Bombarda.
Okay.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Let's figure out where I'm supposed to take this.
Incendio. Repulsor.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Sorry.
Accio.
That should have done something, right?
Wingardium Leviosa.
The plates on the floor have symbols on them.
Is there another plate on the floor? All right.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius.
Of course. How clever. Look at this place.
Revelio.
it's just Wiggenweld. I am not done searching this place.
Revelio.
Okay, so I believe this is where we came in, so we certainly don't want to exit there, do we?
Revelio.
I want that chest up there is what I want. Of course.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Not even close. So where would be a point where I could get up there?
Revelio.
Did I just not try to jump high enough? Nope.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Where the hell did I just go?
Accio.
Oh, just sent it back over there.
Wingardium Leviosa.
There's got to be something to it. I hate giving up. I hate giving up. It wouldn't let me climb up over there, and that is... The ledge is the same distance across all the way over. And there's pillars over there.
Revelio.
Looks like a door right there, doesn't it?
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe I'll see something later that makes it make sense. Because right now, that's not coming to me, people.
Bombarda!
Maybe this is a room where I can get up there?
Revelio! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Oh shit. I know what I need. Ah. I know.
Look at this place.
Oh, it's putting me all the way back there?
Accio! Incendio! Revelio! Convulso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confrigo! Lumos!
Lumos.
Did I die again? What is that all about? Huh. That's
Look at this place.
strange.
Little puppy sweeting. Forgot how to cover your tracks.
What was that?
Oh shit, what just happened?
Confrigo!
Stop right there. Stupid puppy. Back to the dirt for you.
Confrigo!
Death in one of my own. You will fall.
What happened?
Ready your wands. The fight is only just.
Made a mistake. I'll check your pockets up. Shall we see it? The land returns to the wolf.
Real quick, Confrigo! Incendio!
Careful not to get bit.
Don't think I won't fight till the end.
Let's get this over, shall we?
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Oh, this is quite the battle.
Stop this
You will not obsidian.
Let me answer.
How does that feel? Incendio! Try not to fend
Let the axe out.
Oh, I keep hitting axe to evade.
I think that
Wrong
was all of
button.
them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine. But if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
All
They are
right.
the ones I saw.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
Revelio.
Yeah, like going through here.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Incendio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo.
There we go.
Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos.
Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your Bran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it.
Revelio.
Okay, I think I got everything in this room.
Lumos.
Can't believe I died twice there. I know better than that. You know what? Am I supposed to still have these over here, or is that... You know what?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Incendio. Repulsor.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm gonna try something here, folks. Oh, wouldn't let me take it all the way up here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'll see if it'll let me bring it in there, or if I just messed it up.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, nope. Shit. Still
Revelio.
no clue how to get up there. Damn it. This is gonna drive me nuts. Alright, well, we're gonna go this way. I just...
Revelio.
That's so weird, like it goes away when I come back here like that. Well, maybe it just means I've already accomplished what I need to accomplish in there. Obviously, if the mission's sending me this way, it means it wants me to go this way. I was gonna say, what was that?
There they are.
Look at that.
Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that.
How wholesome is that? All right.
You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Oh, this was a side / relationship quest. Oh, I leveled up to 38. All right.
Revelio.
Now do I just get to explore or what?
Expelliarmus.
Now it's going to drive me nuts not being able to get up to that other level. Can I get up in here? Likely not.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
It's not what I meant to do.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio.
There's gotta be something in here. There's gotta be some.
Revelio.
They put it in the game for a purpose, so there has to be something. It's just a matter of me being smart enough to figure it out.
Revelio.
Okay, so those two blue things are what spins it around. There's that, which clearly... Okay.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
No, way too low to jump on.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Where would one go to get up to that level?
Revelio.
I wonder something.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm gonna try something once. I'm gonna try to put it right here. And then pull it in from here.
Accio.
Ah, shit. Nope.
Revelio.
There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something with these, because I know it opened that, but it keeps...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
It's strange that it keeps resetting that. That's throwing me off. It's almost like it's telling me it wants me to do something more.
Accio.
That. Come on now.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Are you kidding me?
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Accio. Incendium.
Now, what did that do when I did that? Is that what opened the doors back there?
Revelio.
Alright, I don't know how much more time I'm gonna spend in here, guys. This is getting me pretty worked up. I feel like when I did this the first time, it opened something in here. Which is cool.
Revelio.
However, can't figure it out. You can't figure it out, I guess. I've just really hate feeling like I missed something, but yeah, see, now it put them right back up there. Like, what is that? I don't know.
Revelio.
Yeah. I'm gonna head out, guys. This is, I don't want to spend too much time in here, and this is one that I can't seem to figure out. I know it's, there's probably other people who have gotten it, but I am at a complete and utter loss. So yeah, it's gonna be it for me. Anyhow, cool mission. All right.
Revelio.
Okay. Well, that was pretty awesome. What sort of gear did we get? Unidentified. Quest. All right. Poppy blooms. Poppy and her poachers save the Snidgets. I wonder how she feels about it. I should meet her in the Great Hall to talk to her. Well, we'll continue this story. Meet Poppy in the Great Hall. I'll meet Poppy there, find out what's going on.
You scum! Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
I got you.
You can always count on me for a fight when it comes to poachers.
That makes two of us. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Highwing is nice company, but perhaps it's time to add a few more friends to your circle.
I am starting to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share Highwing.
Does your gran know that we found the snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the snidgets.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble.
Oh, well, you know, it's a good ally to have.
You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwind can join us?
Seems like an awfully small fire, given the size of that fireplace. Oh, we completed Poppy's relationship line. Oh, well, now I feel like
Revelio.
I want to know where that chest is what I feel like. But all right, now we will go and we'll do Natty. All right, we'll do Natty here. Ooh, she's all the way near Manor Cape. Wow. Okay. She is way down there. Any infamous foes that I missed earlier? None that I can see. Any camps that I missed? None that I can see. So we're gonna travel to Barnbar. Barnbar? We're gonna go there. How about that? And we shall wait here.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
Let's go!
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
Good
But now
luck.
we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Agreed.
I'm
Let's
ready.
finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
Let's
That
mess
I
some
do.
shit
I
up.
sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
How I enjoyed this.
It's Cynthia!
Shooting at the wrong person. Barely an inconvenience. In my underwear.
Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Good luck, homie.
Expulso!
Confringo, Defender. Glacius. Crucio.
A shame the excitement potential goes to waste. Expelliarmus, Bombarda.
Expelliarmus!
Anna Maria, Sushi, Keeper.
Arresto Memento!
Expelliarmus.
This will not end in your favour.
Expulso!
Expelliarmus, Bombarda.
Ha ha! Time to see someone!
Incendio!
You'll need to be quicker than that.
Expulso now!
Significant totality!
Glacius. Confringo.
Don't go down easy.
Expelliarmus.
You fight like a muggle.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
As if you could elude me.
Oh, here we go. Ah! Got him! Oh, no, no, no! No, 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 don't skip it. Jesus.
No! Natty.
Oh, we gotta save Natty. What just happened? No, 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 no. Oh, thank God.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine.
Oh.
And it would do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
I've never had difficulties with bouncing balls.
Revelio.
If those bouncing balls get big, they can be quite strong.
Just stealing stuff in the... It's very close. Where is this field guide page?
Revelio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Oh, it could be below me. Sorry, not sight. Just give me a minute. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm on a quest. Unicorn fountain. All right.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Feels like it's right here.
Revelio.
Is that it? Oh, those are just... You know what?
Revelio.
We'll visit with Nasty. Not sorry. Sorry.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You quickly made the choice to protect me.
I did what I had to, and I would do it again. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it.
What?
He made a choice based on instinct. My father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? Taking down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Oh, Not-Size relationship line is also complete. Oh, God, I'm gonna get sentimental here. I feel like I'm coming to an end. Oh, another one of the dandelions. Been a minute since these. Ah. Hey! All right. Look at that.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff down there.
Revelio. Accio.
Oh, another field guide page.
Revelio.
Whoa, have I not explored any of this at all before? Because there is a lot here. A lot.
Incendio. Levioso.
Oh! Look at that!
Revelio.
Oh! I'm on a roll! Holy shit! Boris the Bewildered, the statue of the lizard, lost-looking wizard known as Boris the Bewildered, has perplexed students for ages. Is he coming or going? Is he at the beginning of a journey or the end? Perhaps we shall never know. What?
Revelio.
What is this room now? Oh! Are you kidding me? Prefect's bathroom. The prefect's bathroom features a swimming pool-sized bathtub that can be filled with enchanted soap and colorful bubbles, as well as a beautiful painted mural depicting a mermaid.
Revelio.
This is wild. I mean, you gotta try it out, right?
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo.
How do I get over there to get it? Oh! Guys, I am on a... Oh, come on. I am on a field guide page absolute tear right now. Why is this the most excited I've been playing this game in a long time? Okay, so I found him already.
Revelio. Alohomora.
There's so much explore. I know I'm talking about doing side quests, but there's so much exploring to do here. That's wild.
Revelio.
Where's the field guide page? jewel-encrusted tortoise shell. Many assume this to be the shell of a fire crab native to Fiji. However, those in the know swear it's a bejeweled tortoise shell created by a mad wizard near Versailles. When his chateau was overrun by nifflers, the dazzling shell by nifflers was carried off to be discovered years later by a Hogwarts professor in the holiday of on the holiday of Ardennes.
Revelio.
Aren't you supposed to be like raiding this room? Oh, look at that. Talk to Pippin about the below. How fitting would it be if the key to my cure lay in Obscura? Granian hair, Angelica, Wormwood essence, Pledgetine, Sleepwort.
Revelio.
There's so much to explore.
Revelio.
It's like a maze up in here.
Revelio. Revelio.
Well, this is strange.
Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio. Places. Confringo. Defender. Places. Revelio.
This one I might have to come back to.
Places.
Is that the trick?
Revelio.
It was the trick. Oh, pretty. Pretty stoked about that one, actually. Well, that was pretty cool, huh?
Revelio.
Nice. Oh, where'd it go? Shit. Did I miss a chance to get one of the Dayline keys? Biscuits. I think I did. Okay, so now it's that one. This is pretty epic.
Places. Revelio.
Looks like the horse one is next.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Incendio.
Excuse me, folks. Alright, so we're going to try for... This, I think, is the next one.
Places.
Right down over there. Now I just got to figure out how to get down there. This is wild, this level of detail in here. Oh man, you gotta have a level 3 unlocked just to even get in there.
Revelio.
This is definitely some really cool, you know, I was pretty set on just doing main missions and stuff here, but this is so much detail. I mean, this is crazy.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a lock here. Barely an inconvenience. If you're wondering why I keep saying barely an inconvenience and you haven't already checked out the pitch meetings from Screen Rant, you gotta check it out. Skokel pitch meeting in your favorite film. Basically, our guy Ryan just kind of has some very, very funny satire about certain pitch meetings that may take place for certain films. I think I already just went in this one though, didn't I? Yeah, that's where I just went.
Revelio.
All right, well that was a lot of really cool exploring, and I got a ton of field guide pages, everyone. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe, yeah, it looks like we're at the bottom. I cannot believe how many field guide pages I just snagged up. Incredible. Handwear. All right, what do we get? Some locked gear? Unbeatable Quidditch gloves? Facewear? What do we get for facewear? Unidentified. Headwear? Unidentified. And a rugged fedora. Neckwear? Locked. Cloaks and robes. Alright. Inventory. Oh, look at this. Potions shop list. Vanishing sickness record. Collections. 98 of 100. See, this is where I feel like I'm probably not going to get 100% completion on this during our playthrough, guys. 112 of 150 Revelio pages. That's pretty awesome. I mean, that I'm not that far away from, but still far enough. All right, let's see what we have for quests. Dandelion keys, rescuing Hippogriff marks the spot. Cursed tomb treasure. You know what? Let's go rescue Rococo. Henrietta's hideaway is a ways away. A long ways away. Oh, jeez. I was gonna say, have I not beat that bandit castle? Yeah, no, the check mark didn't show up right away. I was like, wait a minute. Broom racing, not gonna do any of that today. Alright, so we will travel to there. That seems like a good spot to travel to. Oh, jeez. Still got a ways to go, but... What is this? Oh, a Merlin's trial. We did lots of Merlin's trial. Oh. What do we got here? Some dug bugs? Yeah. We'll leave them alone. For now. I gotta be honest, I've always kind of felt bad going after the dug bogs. I know they're mean, but they're kind of just hanging out on the shores, minding their own business. So it's always felt a little guilty just saying, hey, I'm gonna show up and take you out. It's not like they're attacking Hogwarts or anything.
These rocks have seen better days.
What's up, kids?
You're the one who had...
Places. Defender.
Made a...
Stupid one. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender.
Somebody out there.
Glaciers. Confringo.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Did you just say astronomy table? What astronomy table? Is there one right up above me? Okay, so is this one that I've done already or not so much? Guess we'll find out.
Knowing Amit, he's likely studied here.
Yeah, it looks like this is one I've already done. All right.
Glaciers. Confringo. Defender.
Okay, so how do I enter the hideaway? Oh, there we go.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Certainly looks to be the place.
All right, here we go.
I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. Where in Merlin's name am I?
Glaciers. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Unadium Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio.
There we go. These coins must have come from Miss Coffee's Niffler. Ashwinder should have expected company.
Not my fault if a customer skips the fine print and I have to break a few.
Wait, is that the hippogriff of my treasure?
Glaciers. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Wanna look out?
Expulsion! I quit now.
Oh, what's the
Expelliarmus.
out of your eye?
Glaciers. Confringo.
Get back here or I'll have you production! Did I hurt you?
Confringo. Stupid one. Defender.
Production! Petrificus totalis! Damn you!
All right.
Revelio.
Well, that was fun. that. I missed that.
Incendio. Revelio.
Okay.
Treasure. That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail.
He certainly is.
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio.
So what did that open up? That's the question. Oh, it's just Wiganwald.
Revelio.
More treasure. Rococo must have been through here.
You've been known to use the dark arts, haven't you? Don't think I'm afraid of you.
Revelio. Glacius.
I know I'm not hearing. You're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, their goblin helm, but then it was ours.
Confringo.
What a dreadful lot.
Revelio.
There's a lot of treasure in this place. I suppose. It seems like they're preparing you for a battle with all this Wiganwald that's all over the place everywhere.
More Rushwinders.
Glacius. Confringo. Expulso. Incendio. Expulso.
How are you doing this?
Confringo. Accio.
I'm just warming up.
Bombarda. Glacius.
Don't think you're going to get out of this.
No! Expulso! I can do this all day. Incendio. Imperial. Expulso.
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Not going well for you.
What are your thoughts on El Incendio? Tritigas Totales!
Expulsion!
Incendio!
This is
Had enough! Incendio! Glaciers! Confringo!
Shame nobody saw that.
I think 23 Wiggenweld should be all right. All right, make it 24.
Revelio!
Is there a block up here somewhere? Nope. So where are... Okay, so there's one up there. How do I get up there, though?
Revelio!
Interesting. Okay.
Revelio!
Okay. Alright, so I have to figure out a way to get those over there. Get them out here. That is curious.
Revelio!
All right. Did I just go back in the exact same room? I sure did. Wow.
Revelio!
Question is, how do I get up there? What the hell?
Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio!
All right, so I need to get 2 of these to...
Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Revelio.
I need to somehow get up there. Very interesting. What the hell? Okay. What just happened there?
Revelio.
All right, now I'm gonna get confused. Super confused here, folks. So it looks like that thing just kind of spins you around and kicks you out in a different spot.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius.
Okay. So we come through the room with the big hippogriff. Yeah, I've been here before. I've not been down this way before. Okay. Lots of tunnels to explore.
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
No, that's fire.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I better watch my step in here.
Oh, great.
Incendio.
This is wild. This is like some next level, like, puzzle trickery shit. Holy cow, guys. Oh. Wow. I get back over to that room? Clearly not through here. This is the tricky floor.
Incendio!
I have no idea, guys. I'm so turned around here, it's not even funny. Fucking hell. Alright, this is... This is getting to be not even fun. Alright. I don't know where to go. Should be a treasure right there.
Bombarder!
Alright, well, we are later in the game, so I suppose things are meant to be a little bit trickier. Does it keep kicking me out in the exact same spot? Is that what's happening? How did I get past it last time? Yeah, it is the exact same spot.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Glacius! Defender!
Alright. I'm almost over that, guys. I really would hate to have to pause now and try to get help, but as of right now, I don't really know what I gotta be doing here. We'll stick with it. Apologize, guys, if you're like, oh, you're running in circles. I know. I'm wildly frustrated right now. I'm doing my best to maintain a level of composure fitting of somebody who's potentially got kids watching. I know it's not a kids channel, but in any regard, I am super frustrated right now and not sure what to do.
Incendio! Revelio.
Okay, that really didn't do anything. Okay, so when you're in this room facing east, you're looking at the hippogriff facing east. So if you go north, go down that tunnel. Where is that room, though?
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You gotta be kidding me. Oh, you sons of bitches. Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Revelio.
You gotta be kidding me. Still don't feel like I'm actually any further ahead though, so... Oh, come on. I just, all that, I thought I had something figured out, and all I got was a chest. Come on.
Revelio.
Seriously? Alright, well. Okay, so now do I have to find the... a frozen block, or... I know, I've been here before. Okay, there's the fire and the rat. Alright, at least I know how to... I'm one slight step ahead of where I was. Maybe not. Okay.
Revelio.
Okay, now I'm on the back side of the hippogriff. I'm going south. If I could just figure out how to get... back side of the hippogriff, heading south. There's got to be a way to... Gotta be a way to get across there. Just kicks you right out in the same spot, doesn't it? All right, I'm getting really, really frustrated here. If you're yelling at the screen, I understand. I just don't know if there's something I'm missing or how to get past that or what. Maybe I gotta put all these out. I don't know how to put these out anymore. So let's try to...
Revelio.
What's down here?
Accio.
there's no access into this room, but there has to be a... See, this is what I don't get. It looks like there's a path there.
Bombarda.
See what I'm saying? Like, unless that's directly above me. Cut over this way. God damn it. Excuse my language, folks. I'm pretty frustrated here. This is not... It gets to this point where it starts to become not enjoyable for me.
Confringo.
Okay, there's got to be something like... Now where the...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, now I have this. Where do I need to go with it? I don't even know how I got over here. Through here?
Revelio.
What? Now I'm stuck here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, fuck! Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, that wasn't fun. So, I hated to do it, guys, but I was so stuck. I did learn that those two walls, or the wall where everything switched and it would kick you out, and the floor where it switched and it would kick you out, you had to throw something over it so it'd suck that in first. There's very few gripes that I've had with Portkey Games throughout this whole playthrough. The Haunted Hogsmeade I didn't love. It was pretty glitchy for me. But this, after close to 100 hours of playing, to have to grab something, pull it over the floor so it sucked that in. And it was a torch too, so you think you're going to light it on fire. You wouldn't think Accio and pull it over. And I just, by sheer dumb luck, got through it the first time. So we are back here to where we're at. I was actually at here earlier and couldn't figure this out. And the reason why was because when you go to the top of this staircase, there's just a wall that sucks you in. Again, this is not anything that... Revelio. And it doesn't Revelio. So it's nothing... You get to the top of the staircase and you just see a wall. And it doesn't Revelio. So the wall sucked you in, you had to go through and get that. So for them this late in the game to just throw like random stuff in was pretty wild to me. And from what I saw online, there was a lot of people who had some serious frustrations with this particular quest as well. So I don't feel as bad.
This is a tricky one.
Look, there's been some Merlin trials that I've had some difficulties with that that I think were probably actually pretty easy. And this wasn't one of them. So I'm gonna go capture this Niffler. Oh.
I'll look after you. I hope Miss Coffee appreciates this.
I hope she does also. Oh, damn it. Now I gotta find my way out of this place. But yeah, so this was a tricky one. I'm not through it yet. I have to get out still. But again, to throw some completely new things at us that didn't previously appear anywhere in this game, I think was frustrating. Like I said, these torches, pretty much it's a matter of lighting them, has been kind of what you did the whole game. It's just light torches, right? But now it's not just lighting the torches. Now is it going to do it to me again here? At least now I'm back over on this side. But yeah, so little gripe there. You know, if this was something where I was playing on my own, I probably wouldn't get as frustrated. But you know, that's one of the things, and I don't know if you know, a lot of the people watching, if you've ever had the experience of doing this. However, it is. Look, we're playing games, right? So I don't want to act like it's this, you know, ton of pressure. But at the same time, knowing that people are watching you, probably yelling at their screen, and all sorts of other things, it's like, it's.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
It's pretty rough when you're struggling as much as I just was. So, where is she at? So we are gonna just fast travel to right there. So I will be right next to her. But yeah, so in any regard, made it through. Very frustrating. I should give a shout out while I'm here to Ventus SGN. Ventus SGN. Thank you very much for the help. There was actually a couple of videos on this, some not as helpful, but Ventus GTN, great video on how to get through that particular part. So if you are playing and you're struggling as bad as I was, you tell me there's not a single cat in this entire game that's going to talk to me.
My poor Rococo.
Don't worry about your Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your Niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
For a fee, I'm keeping him. Of course.
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
All right. Well, maybe I could...
What did you need me to help you with, Miss Coffee?
Might as well sell off some stuff, huh? I hate to see the fedora go, but not much a fedora person. And now look at this. Sitting on 25 large.
Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, wow. You're very welcome. It was It was my pleasure. One of the more frustrating adventures I've had in all this time, but you know what? Now I'm in a mood. There we go. All right. New outfit. Oh, yeah. I don't know what it is yet. Inventory. I had a Niffler, but we got rid of that. Collections. I should throw this thing on just for fun. A Niffler fur-lined hat. Wait a minute. To have a Niffler Ashwinder outfit. It's a pretty cool looking outfit, but conjurations. $99 out of 140. Hoof. Alright, let's see. Quests. Data line keys, hippogriff marks the spot. Cursed tomb treasure. You know what we should do is a relationship side quest. So I noticed it seemed like on my map before it would kind of let me know where there is a relationship side quest with a marker. Like this right here. Ooh, and I get some wand handles? This seems like a good one. Let's do one more quest here. Oh, hold on. 3,000. Let's just relax there, Oak. Where was my quest at? No, I don't want to fly that far. I guess we're flying that far. It won't take that long, will it? Yeah, it will. Alright, why is it not showing? The quest that I just... Travel here. Make it a little shorter. I need to have one quest that's not quite as troublesome for me, shall we say. What do we got here? Oh, just spiders. Where is this thing? There it is. Look at me going out looking for a fight and then of course having problems. I don't really have anything against spiders either, I gotta be honest. I do not like poachers, though. I guess I'll just let the spiders take care of the poacher.
Places. Confringo. Defendo. Potato. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
A lot of spiders around this place, huh? Oh. Yeah. I know a lot of people don't love spiders, but I take no issue with them. Oh, coming in hot.
Never face Milo's daughter again.
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley? Edgar Adley? No, I don't think so.
We'll just see about that.
Mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula.
Oh,
poor
not
Milo.
good.
He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
Ugh.
If I have time, I can try to collect the
If
heirloom
I
watch
have
for
time,
starters.
he says.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed.
Oh, I
Please,
can.
Forget I said anything.
Now, where could that acromantula cave be? Could you please remind me what you needed help with?
My friend Milo and I went to an acromantula's
jeez.
cave, hoping to harvest.
I was gonna see
its
if he
venom.
sold anything.
It didn't go well. I barely escaped. Milo wasn't so lucky. I'm hoping someone can retrieve an heirloom from Milo's body to give to his little girl.
Well, what just happened? There we go. Head over to this absconder's cave. We'll finish up this quest, and that'll be a good spot to pause for today. Maybe, I think about 2 playthroughs left. Looks like I got a handful of side relationship quests, and oh, can't enter while mounted. Interesting. Yeah, handful left to go, but we're definitely getting there.
There's a mouse round here. Can't say I mind. Is that you? Stop right there! Or I'll make you stop! Levioso! Levioso!
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Look alive! How did that feel? Levioso! Mind yourself! I bet that one hurt. Levioso! Levioso!
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Glaciers. Confringo.
Take out poachers any chance you get, because poachers suck. It's been a minute since I've been on a good poachers rant about what kind of vile pieces of shit they are. Holy Jesus.
Stupid one. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Crucible.
There's a lot of spiders down here, so where is the cave? Well, at least it gave me a yellow dot. Well, thank you for being helpful. What is going on here? Okay, it's pointing me right to here.
Incendio!
Why does it keep pointing me back to here? And it looks like there's a purple circle right here.
The cave must be somewhere in this maze.
Jesus.
I wonder what else is in here.
That was interesting.
Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus, Bombarda. Glacius, Confringo, Defender. Protego. Stupid one.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Ashley warned.
Holy shit. Oh boy.
So this is the infamous absconder. that's taken care of, I need to find the heirloom for Milo's daughter. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley.
Trying to get out of here. All right, here we go. There's a lot of spiders down there. If you don't like spiders, I would suggest staying away from that particular side quest. Wow, so this was a pretty fun playthrough here. I wish I would have. Well, we'll get to it in a little bit. You know what? This has been fun, but where am I trying to get to? Absconder. There we go.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Oh.
Didn't Clementine Willardsley ask you to follow those butterflies into the Forbidden Forest for her? Not the bravest person, that Clementine.
Ah, you look none the worse for wear. Oh, I take it you decided against entering the Absconder's Cave, then?
I'm here.
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
What do you have for sale?
I'll see if I can...
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you.
I don't think you really have anything I need.
Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your business.
All right, look at that. All right, so here's what we are going to do. We are going to daylight increase, hippogriff marks the spot. We are going to head back to Hogwarts. Secret rooms. Room of requirement. Got to see what my gear I got here, right? Ceramic mask, purple dragon spectacles, a spiderweb hat, outland dueling gloves, and a gray Voyager garb. Well, that gray Voyager garb looks pretty. And I got another wand handle. Look at that. All right. Gray Voyager's garb. You know what? We'll just put it on for an appearance change. Oh, look at that. Now we're looking sharp. Okay, well, we'll just check where we're at with everything. Collections. What else did we get? 67 of 69 enemies. The Absconder. Wow. I've faced every enemy except for 2 in this game. 33 of 42 wand handles. All right. And these are from exploration. Okay. Wow. Brooms, 13 of 15. I have all the ingredients. 13 out of 13 animals. Let's just take a look at where we are at. 94% of the challenges. So combat is 99%. I just need to get one more infamous foe. One more infamous foe. And I will have that 100% complete. Quests. 15 to 32. So got I'm thinking, you know, because the next time I come in, next playthrough, maybe get another 5 or 6 or 7 done, and then another in the final mission. So I think I'm down to about 2 more playthroughs here. Field guide pages 92%. So we got 38 out of 50 in Hogwarts. I may... Okay. Exploration. One more astronomy table. The Hogwarts Secrets, I have 2 of those. Pop balloons, 14 out of 15. Okay, so it doesn't actually look like to complete this to 100%. Pop balloons, 14 out of 15. Astronomy tables, 4 out of 5. Okay. Field guide pages. And room of requirements. So conjurations isn't part of completing this to 100%. And I'm sure somebody has said it in the comments already. I try to keep up with as many comments as I can, but I know I missed some. So 100% completion isn't going to require me, and getting all the broom handles, that's not technically 100% completion. The field guide pages is, but that's, you know, that's manageable. Another field guide pages in the Highlands. In Hogsmeade, that I have completed. So I know it says there's some more, but okay. Well, so I guess there's 2 ways you can look at it, right? Like, you know, I could take these off. There's a couple ways you can look at, I guess, what completion of this game means. Does it mean 100% as far as your overall progress, or do you guys consider that to 100% to be everything. Like maxing out the inventory, maxing out gear and collections. Because that's what I'm curious, because as far as completion, the way they show 100%, that's different as far as 100% here, because this has, of course, wand handles, which isn't shown in the percentage of the game. Revelio pages isn't shown. Conjurations, appearances. But I suppose for appearances, like, you'd have to collect every appearance. And I know there was a mission that I was on earlier. I could set these headphones down. There was a mission I was on earlier where I would, I was dying and then going back, and there was this chest, and every time I opened it, I got a new appearance. So I'm wondering if appearances, maybe that's why they don't consider that, just because it could be kind of random. Traits, 71 out of 75. So there's a few more traits to get collected. But again, I know I'm repeating myself here, that I'm pretty excited about this, and I really do think that I can get 100% on here, because this isn't the astronomy table. One more. Hogwarts secrets, obviously 2 more, but and then pop the balloons. So your boy might hit 100% yet, but in any regard, this has been so much fun, guys. Part 24. I think we're down to the final few. I'm thinking 2 more, 3 at the absolute most. So we've got, like I said, 17 side quests left. So if we do, 8 and 9 each one, and then the big final one, or maybe, we'll see how they go. Some of them are longer than shorter. Obviously, we had a very long side quest here today. That took me a minute. I appreciate you guys being as patient as you were with me. But yeah, so this is another fun one. Again, I'm a little bit sentimental, being that this Hogwarts Legacy journey is coming to a close, and we don't really have any sort of Potter content on the way. We are getting more into our lives. We're going to be doing more gaming lives, and going to be working on getting more channel lives in as well. So maybe once we get our main channel lives back on a regular schedule, we can start working on keeping you guys updated with the books, because I would love to get back to the audio books. But in any regard, this was part 24. We'll catch you guys in the next one. So thank you for joining along. I'm the Appleton Oak. I am out for the Bad Medicine Arcade. We will see you next time. And as the answer loves to say, don't forget to bring those quarters. See you later, guys.